Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report for a Wednesday. It is March 22nd. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Wacky Wednesdays. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by hockeypicks.com. You want to follow the top hockey pickers each and every day right here at hockeypicks.com. Right now, Magnums is our leader at 908, Canuck down under at 874. And yours truly, Ron Raymond, at 811. And you want to follow their picks each and every day right here at hockeypicks.com. Don't forget, baseball season is right around the corner, and bullpen picks is where you want to get your baseball picks this season. And once you sign up, you go into the members area, and then you go follow the top baseball pickers, and you can do that each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good night, buddy. How you doing? Hope you're having a good start to your day. This is Ron Raymond, a 5-time sports handicap champion based out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Minus 3 degrees today in the nation's capital. It's still a nice, beautiful sunny day for March 22nd. And like I said, the last podcast, April right around the corner. That means baseball will be here, and we'll get into NHL, NBA playoffs, and next thing you know, it's football season, right? Hoo-ha, the football season, well, not the season, but the draft. Yeah, the draft will be really good, and looking forward to that. Okay, got a good show lined up for you guys here today, and as I always do, we always kick off the show looking at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index. And if you're wondering where this website is, it's at atsstats.com. Sign up today, enjoy a 7-day free trial for your first 7 days. And if you like it so much, kick the tires, stick around a bit, and then you can sign up for only $6.99 a week and $19.99 a month. And you can do that just by going to the website atsstats.com. Let's take a look at last night in the NBA, and the favorites had a pretty good day. 5-1 straight up, 5-1 against the point spread, 3-3 when it came to the over-unders. And on the 7-day average, the favorites still winning 3% above the season average of 64.1. 67.9% of the favorites have won straight up the last 7 days and covered the spread in 56.4% of the games. So you can see a little bit tight, 11% difference when it comes to the point spread and the straight up factor. And the under still managing to win. Well, it's a neutral market right now for the NBA unders. 55.6% of the games have gone under in the NBA, 44.9%. And let's take a look at the NHL and the Betman circuit, and let's see how a lot of games last night in the NHL, and let's see how the favorites did in the National Hockey League. And I just got to click on that little link right there. And there we go. Yeah, 4-9 for the underdogs. So who let the dogs out? Apparently, it was the NHL. And wow, look at the puck line. 12-1. Imagine if you took the puck line last night and you took every game, you took the puck line, and that one game, that one favorite, I'll have to go check that favorite out. Who won that game? Because it probably screwed up a potential millionaire in the future last night in the NHL. But looking at the 7-day average, 66.4% of the favorites are still cashing in. That's 4% higher than the season. And on the puck line, 51.1. But look at that, 92% last night in the NHL. All right, speaking of NHL, there's only 2 games on the circuit tonight. And again, if you go to the website, atsstats.com, I preview a couple of games, and there's only 2 games, so I put both previews up there. And tonight in Colorado, the Ball Center, aka the old Pepsi Center, you got the Avalanche taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know what? A couple of years ago, this would have been a great matchup, but Penguins getting up there in age and not having the season they want. 34-36 on the season. Colorado, you know what? Started a bit slow, but watch out. Here comes the Avs. They're on a 6-game win streak. They're minus 150 tonight, minus 159 tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Total 6.5. We're going to leave with Colorado in this one. 3.5 to 2.6, the over-under at 6.18. And Pittsburgh coming in on a 4-game lose streak, losing their last 2 to the Rangers and the Sens. In fact, I believe it was a 6-0 loss to the Rangers and then a 2-1 loss to the Sens. And tonight's chance of winning does favor Colorado at 60% compared to 30.7 for the Penguins. Edmonton Oilers coming off a 5-4 victory in their last game, taking on Arizona, who lost 2-1 to the Winnipeg Jets. Oilers, well, you're going to have to lay a house payment on this one, minus 500. And this is when you get to this time of year, this is what happens with all the heavy playoff contender type teams against the beatables. 6.5 is the total in this game, and we're going to go Edmonton 3.6 to 2.8, the over-under, landing on 6.46. So we do like this game to stay under the total. But Arizona on a 9 ATS win streak, so Even though Arizona not having a good year at 27-44, puck line. Hey, look at that puck line on those underdogs doing very well, especially last night, 12-1. All right, let's take a look at the NBA. A lot of games in the circuit tonight in the association. And we'll kick it off in Washington, where Denver's taking on the Wizards. We got Denver winning this one, 114-111, the over-under at 225.6. So we do like this game to fly under the total. And Washington coming in on a 3-game straight-up and ATS losing streak. New York Knicks taking on the Miami Heat. We got the Heat as a 1.5-point favorite. 223 is the total. And we got a close one here. 110.6 to 110.4. Favoring the Miami Heat, over-under landing on 221.1. So we do like this game to stay under the total. And we got the Miami Heat winning on the chance of winning on the percentage play at 58.7%. And Miami right now 6-4 in the last 10. The same thing for the New York Knicks. Golden State Warriors off a big win over the Rockets. 121-108 was the final. A 2-point road favorite tonight in Big D. And the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. 112-108 was the final. And they're playing on 1 day's rest, so was Golden State. And we're going to lean with the Golden State Warriors in this one. 116-115, the over-under at 232.06. So we do like it to stay under the total tonight in Dallas. And for the Mavericks, well, they're now on a 3 ATS win streak. Even though they lost their last game, they're covering their spread in their last 3. Indiana Pacers taking on the Toronto Raptors. Raptors are favored by 9. And the over-under at 234. We're going to lean with Toronto on this one, 120-112. The over-under at 233.35. So we do like it to stay under the total. And we're going to give the Raptors an 84.2% chance of winning tonight at the Scotiabank Arena. San Antonio Spurs, Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going to have to fix that forecast right there. Minnesota taking on the Atlanta Hawks. I got 128-126 favoring Minnesota. 254 is the total. Man, that's an all-star game right there. So we do have it flying way over the total. A 69.2% chance of winning for the T-Wolves and 43.5% for the Hawks. Chicago Bulls hosting the Philadelphia 76ers at the United Center. And the Bulls a 3-point home court favorite tonight. And the over-under at 221.5. We're going to lean with the Sixers in this one. 113-109. The over-under at 223.81. So we do like it to go over the total. And Chicago riding a 3-game straight up and ATS losing streak. And looking at the Kogo on this one, the Kogo is flying at 59%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Houston taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies nearly a 2-touchdown favorite. -13 is the line. 231 is the total. And we're going to lean with Memphis in this one. 121-109, the over-under at 231.2. So just a hair over the total. Looking at the Houston Rockets coming in on a 2-game straight up and ATS losing streak. And their last 5 have gone under the total. The Portland Trailblazers taking on the Utah Jazz. The Jazz coming off a 128-120 victory over the Kings in their last game, where Portland, they lost to the Clippers by 15. And tonight we have the Jazz winning by 5 as a 6-point favorite. 118-113, the over-under at 231.7. So we do like it to stay under the total. And the Portland Trailblazers, don't look now, they're riding a 6-game losing streak, while the Jazz have covered the spread in their last 6, and their last 5 have gone over. And your last game of the evening will be played at the Crypto.com Arena, aka the old Staples Center. The Suns coming in as a 1-point favorite. 227.5 is the total. And we're going to lean with Phoenix in this one. 117-113, the over-under at 231.05. So we do like it to stay over the total. And Phoenix Suns on a 5 ATS losing streak, while the last 3 games for the Lakers have gone under the total. All right, let's take a look at the NBA market index of the Raymond Report. And you can see all the A-type teams that are really hot right now. In fact, they're all hot. They're all bullish, except for the Denver Nuggets. Denver 2-5 in their last 10, and very negative sentiment towards the Denver Nuggets these days because of not making people money, right? You know, people, the public market psychology, the confidence level of the market for the betting markets for the NBA for Denver, not very good at a 28% low. Sacramento also, I forgot this one, they're neutral, so win one, lose one type thing in their last 7, and they're on the 2-game losing streak, so there might be value in their next game. And in the B-type teams, Brooklyn is the team you want to stay away from, and the teams that are really coming on hot is Oklahoma and the LA Clippers, and that is your market index here at the Raymond Report. All right, let's go to the front page, and again, if you go to atsstats.com, we've got some previews for you guys on all of the games. You can see we got the Sixers and the Bulls, and we got the Knicks and the Miami Heat, Pittsburgh and Colorado, and also Arizona, Edmonton. You can get these each and every day. If you like horse racing, Gulfstream Park is the horse track of the day. And I use a system called the Double Dutch betting system. And what you want to do, in each race, you take your best horse and look for value, right? Shop for value in horse racing. And so in race number 1 today at Gulfstream Park, what I do is I like the number 9 horse, Rita Marga, and I'll put Irad Ortiz Jr. on the mount for this one. Put 10 to win, 10 to place on Rita Marga, and this way, if he comes in first, you get paid twice. Comes in second, you get paid once. Hopefully, you recoup some of that money. In race number 2, we're going to go with the number 6 horse, Beautiful Star, with Settle In on the saddle. And again, same principles apply here. You put 10 to win, 10 to place on Beautiful Star. And in race number 3, and again, we're going to go with Irad Ortiz Jr., and we're going to go with the 7 horse this time, Oasis Jack, to win in place in race number 3. And if you want the premium tip sheet, all the horse racing races for today, you can see we got Fairgrounds, Gulfstream is free here at the Raymond Report, Louisiana Downs, Mahoning Valley, Parks Racing, Penn National, Tampa Bay Downs, and Turf Paradise. All these tip sheets are located in the horses section, premium tip sheet, and that's where you can get it right here at atsstats.com. All right, you know what? Gotta pump the tires once in a while of the computer picks. In fact, the NBA computer picks, the last 100 releases, hitting 60% against the point spread. Not too bad, 56.7%. And for the NHL, 66%. Computers red hot on the straight up factor in the NHL, 58% on the puck line. So that's the Raymond Report computer picks, what I just gave you guys right there a few minutes ago. If you go to NBA forecast, or NHL forecast, that's where you get the computer picks. All right, before you go, we do have some golf picks. If you do like to bet on golf, I got a couple of long shot plays here in the WGC Dell match play. It's right here for members. And again, why not sign up? Take advantage of our 7-day free trial at atsstats.com. We got an article on mastering the odds of the art of in-play wagering. You know, if you last night that World Classic, right, the final at bat, that was a pretty good in-play wagering opportunity right there if you had the pitcher. Also some betting recommendation, and we also did the starting to do the Major League Baseball over-under series predictions, or season predictions on the over-under of the season. And I'll do the American Central Division right now. Cleveland Guardians over-unders at 87.5. I took the over this year. You know, when you look at this division, you know, there's not it's not a very strong division, right? You know, the Chicago White Sox, who knows wherever you're going to get, but they do have a pretty good pitching staff. But when you look at the Guardians, you know, you look at their starting pitcher, you got Bieber, McKenzie, Quantrill, you got Savali and Zach Plesac, which is a pretty good, that's a pretty good starting 5, right? I got them going over 87.5. I got the White Sox over 82.5, and they're led with those Dylan Cease, Lance Lynn, Lance Romance, and Lucas Giolito. Hopefully he finds his form that he had a couple years ago, but I think, you know, because they're in a weaker division, I think the division's a little bit weaker compared to, like, say, American League East or National League East. 82.5 on the White Sox. Minnesota Twins, I got them under 84.5 this year. I don't think they're, you know, when I look at their starting rotation, not as good as the Cleveland Guardians, right? So you got Sonny Gray. When Sonny Gray's your ace, and, you know, no disrespect to Sonny Gray, really good pitcher. I just don't know if he's a number 1 in the rotation. Joe Ryan, Pablo Lopez from the Marlins, that was a good pickup. Tyler Mahle and Kenta Maeda, also the 5th in slot for the Twinkies. 84.5 is the over-under on the season's win. I got them going under. Tigers over 68.5. I think Tigers, hopefully they can get to 70 wins this year. They're led by former Red Sox pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez. Try saying that 3 times. And Spencer Turnbull. So we'll see what happens with the Tigers this year in Detroit, in the Motor City. And Kansas City Royals under 68.5. Yeah, I just don't like that pitching staff. And get a little bit older, right, with Greinke. And those are my predictions. And again, if you want to see all the Major League Baseball predictions, go to MLB at the top right here. I also got the National League East, American League East, and it's all here. You can watch it on our page just by being a member, right? Once you're a member, you get access. And then I'm also I did a power rating on all the pitchers of all the divisions. And if you, it'll be, I think today we're releasing the American League East, and then on Thursday and Friday. So Thursday and Friday, they're on the schedule to be released. And yeah, we're leading up to baseball. All right, so there you have it. That is the Raymond Report here today for a wacky Wednesday. It is March 22nd. Again, don't forget, sign up today at atsstats.com. Take advantage of our 7-day free trial. Hey, why not? Take advantage, and you see all the previews in Major League Baseball, NHL, NBA, and we'll gear up for the playoffs for NBA and NHL in just pretty soon, right? Another 3-4 weeks. All right, folks, have yourself a great rest of your day. I'll be back on Friday. Again, the podcast now is each and every other day, and if there's a lot of things to talk about, I will come on air and just to bring you the pearls, right? Just got to bring those pearls, baby. All right, have yourself a great rest of your day. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.